Well, if you're watching this video, you're probably wondering whether this PGDM program from SPJIMR will help you further your career. And what kind of courses should you be taking for marketing? Well, if you are grappling with these issues, you're not alone. We've had a long line of illustrious alumni grappling with the very same questions that you're doing with now. We've had Rajesh Jejurikar, who is currently the president of Mahindra's Farm Equipment Division, who passed out in 1986. We've had Mahesh Madhavan, who was the managing director of Bacardi, who passed out in 1988. And we've had Deepak Iyer, the MD of Mondelez. We've had Debjani Ghosh, who is the president of NASCOM, who passed out in 1993. And more recently, we have Neil George, who is the MD of Nivea for India and South Asia, who passed out in 1996. All of them have done specialization in marketing and have gone on to leadership positions, heading companies and business enterprises of large corporations. Well, what makes SPJIMR so special? I think the aim of the institute is to be one of the most innovative, one of the most socially responsive schools of management in this region. And the area of marketing is no different. In terms of the kind of courses that we offer to students, we offer a few compulsory courses which we consider as core courses and just standard. And that's courses like sales and distribution management, consumer behavior. We have courses in market research and B2B marketing. And apart from these core courses, we have a long list of electives, courses which you can opt for, which we give you the flexibility to opt for based on your interests, based on what you think are the placement opportunities that you have. So we have courses like strategic brand management, we have shopper marketing, we have specialized courses like e-commerce or digital marketing. And all of these give you the flexibility to fit you for careers that the industry is hiring for today. But we also go beyond teaching concepts and principles. We try and help you use these concepts and principles to apply these to marketing situations and contexts. So, for example, we have an integrated specialized exam, which helps you synthesize your knowledge of concepts and principles and see and assess how these get applied to the live marketing contexts and cases. We've got the capstone project. We have autumn projects, which give you an internship with companies where we have mentors from companies as well as faculty guides to help you reach a solution, help you through these projects. How does this work? I mean, why do we place this emphasis on application? What we're trying to do is to fit you for careers so that when you enter industry, you can actually get a jump start on others in the company itself. You become immediately relevant. You have knowledge about how your concepts and principles can apply in the industrial situations. It's not just the courses that we focus on, because in terms of how do we decide that these are the most contemporary and the most comprehensive, we have workshops with our faculty. We have workshops with people who've passed out from the institute. We've talked to people who hire our students, and we find out from them, how do we actually fit our students for careers that the industry is looking at. It's not just the content of the courses. It's really what is delivered within them. For example, in the sales and distribution course, we've had our students shadow the salesperson on his daily rounds and then come back and report to the group what they have learned through that interaction. We've had a pan bidi store owner, a small tobacconist owner, coming and talking to our students about the challenges that they face in running their business. How do they source their products? How do they sell it? One of the unique advantages of the SPJIMR Institute is its location. The fact that we are based in Bombay, the commercial hub, and that gives us the opportunity to bring in industry into our classroom. So in the last year and a half, we've had something like 30 representatives from companies coming and speaking to our students about the kind of day-to-day marketing problems that they grapple with and what kind of solutions do they craft to solve these problems. If you're not interested in marketing as a specialization, but you are interested in maybe specializing in finance and maybe operations, we still offer you an opportunity to do a minor specialization in marketing as well, and a choice of courses which will address most of your students' interests. So if you want to learn from some of the brightest young minds who are part of our faculty, some industry veterans who've spent many long years in the industry and have now switched to academia as a career, and if you want to be learning in a warm and collegial atmosphere, then consider joining SPJIMR. It's a great place to be in.